All right, we're on Meilah Per Gimel, Mishnah Gimel. Third Mishnah in the third chapter of Masechet Meilah. Says Mishnah, Rabbi Yishmael Omer, says Rabbi Yishmael, Hadam, blood, the blood that was offered in the Beit Hamikdash, Kal B'tchilato, it is light, or is not strict, lenient at the beginning, V'chamur b'sofo, but very strict at the end. V'anesachim, the libations, specifically the wine libations, Chomer b'tchilatan v'kal b'sofan. It's much more machmir b'tchilatan at the beginning and light at the end. What are we talking about? Hadam b'tchila ein mo alimbo. At the beginning, when you slaughter an animal, there's no me'ilah. Hainu, Mishnah says, kodem zrikata. Before you do the zrika, you slaughter an animal, you catch the blood in the little pot, and you're going to take it to the mizbeach. If you benefit from it at that point, there's no me'ilah. Why? The chtiv, as it says, v'ani natati v'lechem al mizbeach lechaper. I give it you on the mizbeach to atone. Let's see what's going on here. This is in Vayikra Yud Zayin. So the Torah very, very much is against the consumption of blood. Okay, the ish, a person from Beit Hamikdash, or from the strangers in your midst. Asher yuchal kol dam, he eats any blood. V'natati panai b'nefesh ha'ochelet et hadam. And I will set my face against anyone who eats blood. V'ichrati yotam mikerav ha'ma, I will cut them out. Karet, from kritut. You don't want that. Why? The Torah says, Ki nefesh habasar badamhi. The life of the flesh is in blood. And here's what the pasuk that we quoted in Batanura. V'ani natati v'lachem ala mizbeach lechaper al nafshotechem. I gave it to you for the altar as an atonement for your souls. Ki adam b'nefesh yechaper. For the blood makes atonement by the reason of life. Okay, so meaning, Kadosh Baruch Hu says, the blood is lechaper. Lekapara natati v'lo mliach. I learned therefore, that it's for kapara, and before you offer it on the mizbeach, there's no me'ilah. That's what it means, kal batchilato. Adam batchila ein mo'alimbo. At the beginning, before it's offered, there's no me'ilah. But, yatzal nachal kidron mo'alimbo. Once it leaves nachal kidron, after you pour it on the mizbeach. So let me just show you, they pour the blood on the mizbeach. So the Bartanura, we'll see a second, the Bartanura says, Kididnan elu be'elu damim achitzonim v'damim apnimiyim. There's a Mishnah that says the blood even the blood that was offered on the inside, on the Mizbeach HaZahav in the Beit Hamikdash. Here, I wanted to show you the picture. So this is the Heichal. Here's the Mizbeach HaZahav. This is a bird's eye view. The Mizbeach on the outside. And we'll come back to this picture in a second. So the blood that was offered on either of the Mizbeach, nonetheless, mitarvim ba'amad. There was an amad. There was a stream that ran through. I've never seen actually a depiction of where the stream was in the Beit Hamikdash. Let me see if I can find it. There you go. Of course, Machon Hamikdash. You see the blood coming off the mizbeach, off the yesod, the foundation of the mizbeach, and it went into the sewer system that flowed down to the Nachal Kidron. Okay, that's what the Mishnah said. Okay, v'yotzin the Nachal Kidron, go out to Nachal Kidron. V'nimkarim megananim v'zeva, and it was used as fertilizer. So if you look at Dam Kedusha also, you see they depicted this idea that the water would then flow down to the Nachal, and they would use that as fertilizer. That wasn't a good idea. Chazal were not in favor of that. That's Meilah, Midrabanan, not the right. You're not allowed to benefit. The Chazal said you couldn't benefit from it. It was money that belonged to the Beit Hamikdash. Okay, so it wasn't real Meilah, so that's what it means. But Yatzal Nachal Kidron, once it went to Nachal Kidron, Mo'alimbo. Chazal you weren't allowed to benefit from it. The Beit Hamikdash, I guess, had the right to sell it, and then the farmers would use it as fertilizer. Hanasachim, the wine libation, betchila mo'alim. After you dedicate it, when you pour it it was poured basically on the mizbeach, down the drain in a sense. So at the beginning there is me'ilah. Yatz'u l'shitin, but once they were poured into the shitin, and then they fell down, if you could somehow catch them down below, then ein mo'alim. Once the mitzvah was done, when there's yardu latom, when they went down, okay, nekav hayam mizbeach, there was a hole in the mizbeach. Shbo yordim ha'nechasim nisachin l'shitim. So here's a mizbeach again. And the shittim on the corner of the mizbeach, and I make it's a very, very big picture. So as I zoom in, you'll see, we've got the corner of the mizbeach, there were these holes, these shittim, these holes. And you poured the wine or whatever, the water, into the holes, and it went down into the tehom, into the depths. So, and of course, Machon Hamikdash has a picture of that as well. Here are the holes on the mizbeach, on the yesod, and it went down into this well that they could go down, I guess, and they had, it would congeal into cakes. And they would have to, wine would congeal. They'd have to remove it and clean it out every now and then. So once it went down, if you stuck your hand in and caught it, and there's no me'ilah. I doubt to let anybody do that. Why? Shikrani anaseh mitzvatam. Because there's no Meilah because the mitzvah is already performed. So therefore, that's what it means. Blood kavod chilato. You only get karet, but there's no Meilah before it's poured on the mizbeach. Chamur v'sofo. The chamur means it's strict because once it goes down outside into the nachal, into the water, there is Meilah, but it's really not chamur, it's only the Rabbana. Nesachim chomer b'tchilatam. Right before they're poured into on the mizbeach, there is Meilah. The kalsov b'sofam, but once they're poured into the hole, there's no Meilah at all. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning. Remember, my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.